Another episode of Legend of Motherfucking Comic. And I ain't in your baby mama's stomach. And you better be glad. But on this episode, all bullshit aside, this show will come on every Monday, 9 p.m. on every streaming platform and every app that you can find. I'm on that motherfucker. Mondays, 9 p.m. Now let's start the show off. This show is going to be called Black Folks. The good, the bad, and the ugly, goddammit. Yeah. You know why? Because in the black community, we got good black people, we got bad black people, and we got some ugly motherfuckers. Ugly as hell. You know who you are. You're just ugly out here. Your actions are ugly. Your face is ugly. Your movements is ugly. Your motivation in life is ugly. Your car is ugly. Your life is ugly. Your job is ugly. Your wardrobe is ugly. This is the good and bad, and ugly episode. And I ain't holding back. I will tell the truth about my race the way it need to be told. And look, white people, don't be back there clapping and shit. Talking about, oh, he finna talk about these niggas. We get to hear it. I'm doing it today. Because in the black community, we need to be checked. So I'm checking you niggas. Now look, you got some good black people, right? That are positive, innovative, good vibes in this world. When they come around you and they meet you, they don't try to kill your dreams. They don't tell you to have low self-esteem. They don't tell you to just work, get old, and give up on life like the average person does. Whatever you tell them you trying to do, they push you. They tell you you can do it. They tell you to go for it. Bad black people will steal your motherfucking joy. They'll rip the soul out your heart. Yeah. They'll turn you into something that you ain't just because you're around them. The company you keep is important in life. Remember that. The company you keep is important in life. If you're around negative, hateful, envious people, that is how your predicament is going to turn out. You cannot elevate. You can't move forward. You can't blossom. You're going to play possum. You're going to be stuck on still because you got the wrong energy around you. You have to remove the black, bad people in your life and keep the good black people in your life. Yeah. For instance, you know what I've never paid attention to until lately? And all the people that have worked jobs their whole life, when you hear this, you can relate to this statement. Why is it that, a lot of managers are drug addicts and alcoholics? A lot of managers on a lot of jobs tend to be addicted to drugs or alcohol. That is amazing. Yeah, that is the truth. If you are the type of person that then worked several jobs, you didn't witness having a manager that was either an alcoholic or on drugs and everybody knew it. And you be like, damn, it be the weirdest people that get the positions and you around here clean as a whistle and can't even get the meat in the gristle. Ain't that something? Yeah. Wow. But hey, Antonio Brown has been quiet. Yeah, Antonio Brown, that ran down the football field with Tom Brady during the Super Bowl, took his shirt off, made the news. Y'all know who Antonio Brown is. Stop it. In Miami last year, he allegedly shot somebody. Now, this was all over the news. They had the footage, but they didn't have a footage of him shooting. They had footage of him running through the crowd. Now he's been indicted, and they say he's in another country, and they bringing his ass back over here to face the charges that they allegedly said he did. The reason why I want to talk about this, because this is a part of the good and bad and ugly, Antonio Brown. To me, Antonio Brown is a good brother. Up until he took his shirt off, ran across the field, and then retired from the NFL, he didn't get in no legal trouble. He got in trouble in the NFL. He made the news, ESPN. When you don't be a perfect nigga, a perfect model citizen, they're going to talk about you anyway. but he never got in any trouble with the law until recently. It was like a pattern. You know what I think that comes from? My little bitty scenario. I think that the whole time that he has been in the NFL, Antonio Brown has wanted to be an untamed nigga. He has wanted to get loose and be free. But see, when you play sports, you have to hold up a certain attire when you playing sports for your organization. You have to carry yourself a certain way. So I think the whole time that he had been in the NFL, he was like, I want to be this nigga that I really was before I got this check out the hood, up to no good. But I got to keep getting this money, so, I got to play the game. But now that I'm out of the league, I can just wild out and be who the fuck I want to be. But what he didn't remember was, you're black. B-L-A-C fucking K. And you're not finna act no fool and not have repercussions. And when I say you're black is, anybody that break the law gonna have repercussions, but you're gonna have it times 10 because you used to be a football player and everybody say that you can't do nothing wrong. You see how regular people in life are allowed to make mistakes. But when you're in front of everybody playing sports or movies or a comedian, you make a mistake. Oh, the fucking world come to an end. Fuck you bitches. You judgmental motherfuckers. All right, I'm back to the show. But yeah, this is the good, the bad, and the ugly. Yeah, look. You got some black people that are so ignorant and evil towards you when they know you in the right that it's ridiculous. See, I'm not talking about nobody else today. So everybody that's watching, comment, talking about you bashing black people. I love my black people. This is a segment specially designed for us today. We ain't worried about nobody else. We worry about us. I love us. I love everybody too. But I'm checking us today. And if I'm black, I'm supposed to be able to talk about us. I'm black. I talk about my own black ass. So you think I ain't gonna talk about you, nigga? We gotta check ourselves. How we gonna get better? That's the problem. Nobody want to be accountable. It's called accountability and a little bit of humility. Damn it. Now, yeah. You ever been around somebody that know you right, but they so much of a piece of shit, they can't admit it and give you credit and apologize? That is a crime. When you can't admit and apologize to somebody that you say that you are humanitarian with, you're a piece of shit. Yes, you are. You're a piece of shit. Nobody has done nothing to you, has harmed you, hurt you. You know they right. You claim you're human, you just like them. You make a mistake towards them, and you act like you cool with them, but you can't admit it. People like that cannot be trusted. Yeah. If a motherfucker is wrong around you, towards you, I mean deeply wrong. I ain't talking about no petty shit. Like, you told me to go get you a cheeseburger. But when I went and got your cheeseburger, I really ordered a hamburger. When we got back and you realized you wanted a cheeseburger, instead of you being mad at me, I lied on the people at the restaurant and said I ordered a cheeseburger, but really I ordered a hamburger. That's different. You see how I ran that play? It's different. We talking about doing something deeply wrong to you or towards you, knowing that it was very, very wrong, very offensive to you, and they won't apologize. You're a piece of shit. If I'm wrong towards somebody in a real fucked up way, and I ain't even got to fuck with you. I'm just different. Cause, some people listen to this and they be like, man, I ain't gonna lie. Sometimes I be wrong. I just can't apologize. I be like, fuck this shit. I don't like people like that. That's sucker shit. I don't give a fuck what you say. Now, if it's wrong towards somebody you don't fuck with, and you know they don't fuck with you, okay, cool. I'm with you on that. Fuck, I'm wrong. I ain't doing shit because I don't fuck with the motherfucker anyway. We talking about people that ain't never done nothing to you. If you live in life to where you can be wrong towards somebody in a really, really wrong, vulgar way, and you can't be man or woman enough to apologize about it, you ain't shit. It shows your character. This is a good and bad and ugly. And I'm talking about when we trying to get up as black people. Though you got the ugly black person on the side of you, and you the good black person, and you trying to get up, and you willing to pull them up too. But this motherfucker trying to tear your goddamn limbs off to keep you from getting up. They don't even have a clue that you will pull them up too. They don't give a fuck. They see you trying to climb out the hole, and they gonna make sure you don't get out that motherfucker if they got something to do with it. They gonna slither around you, stay close, so they can get all the information they need to sabotage your mission. Yes. Hold on. Hold up, bitch. I got a lot of shit to talk about. This is the good, the bad, and the motherfucking ugly. Hold on. I just started and I ain't farted. God damn it. Okay. Ooh. Where we at? In sports right now is where I'm at right now. It's over for sports. Now that these gambling apps are out, it is over for sports. We can no longer sit there and watch authentic games and wait on authentic outcomes. I knew this. I'm going to keep saying it. That a couple of years ago when these gambling apps came out, sports were over. And I'm mad because I be losing my money. You son of a bitches be throwing these games. These players be doing suspect shit that is so obvious. And I'm glad these bitches getting busted. I'm glad and I'm not glad. Because I'm not mad that they doing it. But I'm mad when you make me lose my goddamn money on betting on the game that night. Nigga, do that when I ain't betting. Motherfucker gonna wait till the night I bet to play games. Like some of these players. I know you score 25 points, 30 points. It ain't nothing. The night I bet on the nigga, this nigga scored 12 points. Won't even shoot. Dead giveaway. If you watching the NBA, all my men that watch my show, a lot of times when you watching some of these NBA games, you know what you see? You see a blowout. You see a mysterious blowout start to happen where the team is winning by 30, 20, and 30 points. And what do you see? They take the star players out of the game for the rest of the game. What type of shit is that in sports? That doesn't even happen in high school or college. So that's a sign that that the scam is on. If superstar players are getting paid millions of dollars to play a whole game, it doesn't matter if they're getting blowed out. Why the fuck are they getting out of the game? This is the game, they say. Injuries. We want to make sure they don't get hurt. The player can get hurt if they win or if they lose the game. The same amount of time that they play the game still stays the same. So that doesn't make sense. That's when I knew the scam is on. The fix is on. And this brings me to the other night, Sunday night, they had a game in Germany, right? Now y'all check this out. A game in Germany. A mysterious play that was so fucking obvious. And after the game, they said it was just a mistake. The referees did something to affect the game, the whole game. And all it was a report in the newspaper afterwards. See, that's why they busting these players. Because these organizations are the only ones that are allowed to throw the games. You can't get in the game as a player and make your money on the side affecting the game, nigga. But we can. We can do it up top with the referees, with certain plays. But if you get in the game and try to bet on the side, you can't do that. You fucking up what we're trying to do. The game was played in Germany, but the Colts were technically the home team, which meant Atlanta should have made the call on a coin toss. This mistake was rectified while the commercials played, and when viewers tuned back in, it was the Falcons who received the overtime kickoff, not the Colts. The referee should be going to jail. Why is this referee not investigated? Huh? Yeah. Wake up. The fix is on. Do you know in the MLB, for Major League Baseball, they just busted 2 players too? 2 in basketball, now 2 in baseball. Oh, it's starting to get stanky around here. A lot more to come. Look, I be knowing what I'm talking about out here. Just like I said 2-3 years ago that Trump was going to be president again. And he became president again. I knew that when they said that Trump couldn't go to jail unless he get through doing his presidency with those charges. I knew he was going to win right then. They said that just because he running for the president, the charges that was brought up on him, he couldn't be arrested for while he was running for the president. He would have to deal with that when his presidency is over. I'm like, wow. But you telling me if somebody run up in your house right now and you got a kilo and I'm running for the president, oh, they just going to get the kilo and say, oh, shit. Well, look, when he get through running for the president, we just going to get that nigga the kilo charge then. Stop. I feel like that they made up a law so he can win. But anyway, this is the black and ugly and good and bad show. Black folks, the good, bad, and ugly. We talking about everything. We got some black folks that they made it, and oh man, they make life look good. I love them. They winning in life. They family winning. When they come around you, they present an opportunity of positivity, and they will enlighten you on how you can be successful like them. Those are the good black people. They don't come around starting shit. When they come around, it's so rare to be around those type of black people. I'd be like, waiting to fucking exhale. I can finally believe I can trust these niggas. Damn, brother, I love you. Shit, I be just falling in love with black folks like that. Because you can trust them. Man, it's hard to trust these niggas. I can't even say shit what some of these niggas will make you do to them. And with you, testing you, thinking you soft. Don't think I'm soft because I'm a comedian. Far from it, nigga. But look, this is the good black folks, the bad black folks, and the ugly black folks edition. Yeah, you got some good black folks out there been around that they kids, man, when you run into their kids, you be like, boy, you got some good parents. Boy, you going to be somebody. They teaching you right. You can tell by the way that child carry themselves. They respectful. They not ignorant. They on the right track. They ain't hanging around no ignorant stuff. And that's the good side. And see, that's the side that we got to glorify. The good black people. Because we got them. And we got to start finding more of us too. Like we need to make a community because we so small. When we run into a good black person, we need to post that shit on Facebook. Hey, I found a good nigga. Another one of us. Because look, that way we can have our community where we know we can trust each other. Because we can't trust the rest of these niggas. The bad and the ugly niggas. You feel me? Yeah, we can't. Hold on. I'm trying to, let me see if this works. If I can get this audio to connect, I'm gonna fuck y'all head up. Cause I got an ugly, bad nigga that was talking to me. And I would like you to hear this shit. Let me see if it's gonna pull up. Let me see. But you know what? Y'all, cause it'll give feedback if I play it like this. I ain't got my other equipment. At some point in the show, I will be playing it. But yeah, this is the good, the bad, and the ugly black folk show. Look, they got some folks that like, you ever went to a corner store and then you see a dude up there hustling, right? You know he ain't about shit, he ain't got shit, he ain't on shit. You be like, he a cooler dude, always up at the store, ain't doing nothing with his life, and gave up. He just up there wasting time. He probably got some good weed. Tell me, Graham, nigga, I need something to smoke. No, you try to help him out. I got that good shit. This nigga give you garbage, puree, mild. You be like, damn, I tried to help the little motherfucker. He trying to get over and shit. Sometimes, like I had a partner do this one time. We outside the club. We want some weed bad as hell. We ain't got no weed to smoke. We out of town. Now, a lot of people gonna say, oh man, you know how I go in the hood? No, we talking about good, bad, and ugly black folks. And this the reason why shit happens. We run into a little dude. He say he know where the weed at. Now, we gonna give him some money if he come back with the weed for getting the weed, because we know, obviously, he don't sell weed. Get a nigga to $20. You think that nigga came back? $20 ass nigga. This is the bad, ugly folks we talking about. Now look, what if we was stupid and waited, even though we was from out of town? Because this is what a lot of people need to remember, people from out of town. We can do something to your ass and go home. Everybody's not a coward because they out of town. We can do something and go home, nigga, and leave you in your home, nigga. You feel me? Stop thinking because everybody from out of town that you could just do what you want to. Don't get me wrong. Most of the time you can. But it's some certain situations where somebody can reverse the tables on you. And they don't have to say how. Don't underestimate people in this world.